for the Rockies, number 87.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Eric Castilla. In the air, right field. And out number one on the grab. He's 2 outs away. Ruiz now at the plate. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging for the K. Down to the last out for the Nationals. And now up for Washington, Giancarlo Ayala, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And there's a ball. Rocket, 37 years young, and he was a 10th round pick in 2024. And a foul ball. Rocket is just 1 strike away. Got it, and that's the ball game. Rocket pitched a clean inning for the save.
Well, this guy came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boo. You could see the focus and concentration while he was pitching. He did his part to help them get the W.
For the Rockies, number 87.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Willie Lima. And that's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That misses. It's 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches.
Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Lowry in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Castilla in the box now. Takes strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Sebastian Ruiz getting ready to hit. Slides for the stop to first, and they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ayala in the box now, takes strike 1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. One strike away. And that is downstairs. The count now 2-2. Strike three, got him swinging. And that is the ball game. Rocket pitched a clean inning for the save.
Couple of shaky moments, Boog, but he did enough to keep things steady and help lift him to the win. Nice job.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 87.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Pierre Leroy. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the 9th, so digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Golden. Hit in the air, center field. Ullman settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Gary Rush will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rocket, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just missed. Right down to shoot, and the count is even 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Theophanopoulos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Outside low, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. History in Denver. For the first time ever, the Colorado Rockies are NL Western Division champions. Rocket went a little longer than usual to get that save.
Well, this guy came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boo. You could see the focus and concentration while he was pitching. He did his part to help them get the W.
Pitching for the Rockies, number 87.
Kevin Weinstein, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Benoit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Victor Salazar. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Pierre Leroy, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ullman has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Brad Theophanopoulos. The tying run at the plate. Smoked on the ground a second. Ball game. Rocket registered a bunch of outs and didn't allow any runs.
Managers dream of having a reliever who pitched like he did in this one, Boog. Came out of the pen ready to go, and he really locked down this lineup to help secure that W.
We go to the ninth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Johnny Richardson. And there's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Brian Quo. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Ullman pulls it down. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And next for Atlanta, Chuck Ferreira. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Rocket, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Brian Quo. Fastball for a strike. Rocket, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that one missing low.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Throws to first. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Ferreira now at the plate. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2 of the NLDS. Got him swinging. Braves down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tommy Juarez. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. They're down to their final strike. The Braves down to their final strike. And that's outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. So bottom of the 9th, and now it's going to be Brian Clough. And here we are, 9th inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
Yeah, that's the key. You get on base, you divide that attention a little bit of the pitcher on the mound, and maybe the next hitter gets a mistake and hits it a long way.
And out number 1 on the grab. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. Juarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. And now 1-2. This could end it. In the dirt, it's 2-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Donald Mueller. Right through there for a strike. Rocket, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. And he was born in Canada. Whips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Splits the plate, and the count even 1-1. There's a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the DH, Pablo Armas. Just missed. That one misses. 2-1. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Fred Odom, the next up for the Marlins. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to second for one. The double play ends it right here. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Ronald Haynes. 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped to short. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Odom, the next to hit.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, ball one.
1 ball,
A
1
one-run lead here in game 2 of the NLCS. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's outside. And the tying run is on base. So up next, Lincoln Arnold.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that one a little below the knees. The count now 2-2. Rips one to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Brett Barney. Turned on but foul wide of third.
Typically the outfield defense would play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
You got 2 balls.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out. Micah Burgess digs in now. Just missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Ripped on a line to center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here at Lone Depot Park. Last chance for the home team. And now for the Marlins, Fred Odom. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. The tag out. He's 2 outs away. Haynes will hit next. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Miami, Lincoln Arnold. And that one clips the corner. Ball 1 there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And there's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Bottom 9, and at the plate for Miami, Todd Merrifield. Just missed. Rocket, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Haynes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Right through there for a strike. The Fish trailing by 3 here in the late stages of Game 5. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ayala sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Rich Reyes. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Rocket is just 1 strike away. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. The Colorado Rockies are champions of the National League. They're headed to the World Series.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourself ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show. We're in extras here. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Rodney Daniels. Ripped to first, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Salgado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I mean, come on, have a game. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And there's a hit. Here comes the throw. In there. He's safe.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Moyer up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Gets a piece and stays alive. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swings and misses, struck him out. Digging in, Kevin Earnhardt. Going away.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed.
Ripped on the ground to second, throws to first in time. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Mike Reyes. Rocket back to work. That one the other way. And it's into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second. There comes the throw. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. De Leon getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see him.
In the air, left side, Thompson. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. They lead it now. It's 7-6. Haley in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them hit.
On to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Hoyt Hawk. And a final 8-7. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. So runners at the corners, nobody out. De Leon getting ready to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. In comes the runner from third. The tag, and he's out. And next to hit for Detroit, Peter Haley. And that's down and away. Rocket. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. But it's offline. And it's now a two-run game. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Daniels will hit next. That's in there. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one missing low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't.
And that chance handled. Fires to second for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
The 5. And we're back. And now it's going to be Peter Haley. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rocking, a former All-Star, 37 years young. And he was born in Canada. On the ground, Springer. In plenty of time to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. Next is the designated hitter, Robinson Salgado. First pitch misses. And another ball. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
One strike away. And that one a little below the knees. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him! And that's the ball game.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Six, the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Robinson Salgado. Well struck, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So digging in, Mike Reyes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Rocking. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Rush. In the box now, no balls and a strike. Just missed.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Now only one out remaining.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
De Leon in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Headed down the line. Thompson towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2. And it's Mile High Mania as the Colorado Rockies are world champs.
A huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been